When Yu-Gi-Oh cards leave Japan to other territories, one thing that is expected are crazy name changes of certain cards to better relate to other cultures across the globe. The real crazy thing about this is that while the names of said cards are immediately noticed, some of us may not notice that a ton of artwork has been changed between what we have and its OCG counterpart. In this video, we're going to be going over it all. The sex, the gore, and even religion are all included in this video, so if you guys may be a little bit offended, this may be a warning for you guys. We also have a Yu-Gi-Oh card that is rumored to never have a TCG print and will never get a TCG print because the author refuses to censor it. Find out more about this later in the video. I'm TheCaliEffect, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and destroy that subscribe button, but more importantly, also hit on that notification bell because, well, we just too strong. I want to give a shout out to all of my Patreons. Without you guys, we would not be existing, so I really appreciate you guys helping me get more equipment and just supporting the channel overall. Also, if you guys want to see the dankest of the dankest memes, then go ahead and check out my Instagram while we're here. I have some sauce there. Without further ado, I present to you 7 censored Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were really awesome. I mean, they're still awesome now, but they were more awesome before they were censored. Elemental Hero Burstinatrix is one of the more controversial cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! If I remember correctly, I remember seeing the OCG version before I seen the TCG version. I was a little bit excited that we were getting, let's just say, a more adult-like card for what would be considered a children's card game, right? I mean, look at it. Can you guys not say that this is a little more adult-like for us Americans? In other parts of the world, breasts are a little less sexualized, so Burstinatrix really isn't bursting into the scene. Get it? Okay, I just had to start off with the pun. It's really good. Don't hate, just appreciate. The next card on this list is Tragedy. Now, the TCG version of Tragedy is a little awkward. We don't necessarily know what's going to happen to the woman in the picture. It looks like she could be murdered, but in a dark alley, she could be raped, she could be robbed. There's so many things that could have happened, and yes, all of those are tragedies, but there's no clear-cut picture. The OCG artwork is a little more clear-cut. As you guys can see, Tragedy is a guillotine ready to be a tragic event for someone, and I guess you can see that that one's a little bit more untelling of an unfortunate side of a tragedy, which is a huge difference between its OCG and TCG counterpart. Another card on this list has quite a bit of history. Now, I'm not trying to be punny in this specific card because it's a very serious matter. It just so happened to how it came out. After the Struggle is one of the only cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Whose name had to be changed after its release, directly meaning that it was censored in America. Its original name was after the Genocide, which basically means mass murder, right? If that wasn't questionable enough to put it in a Yu-Gi-Oh card, then maybe the correlation between genocide and the Holocaust may be a reason to reconsider, as both of them are pretty much correlated with each other in America, so it's only right that this card's name had to be changed to be a little less touchy on that sensitive subject. Now, if religion and depictions of guillotines are a bit too much, allow me to bring you back to something that may ease your mind just a little bit. I mean, I don't mean to harp on sex, but every single Harpy Lady monster has been censored in some way, shape, or form. It's kind of crazy to know that these female raptors are probably the first fan service that we received in Yu-Gi-Oh! Only to have it taken away. Thanks, Konami. I really appreciate what you guys have done for us. Fun fact, I actually have some of the OG Harpy Lady cards signed by voice actress Erica Schroeder. If you don't know what that means, I've met my Valentine herself. And oh my, it was Valentine's Day for me. Now I'm gonna bring you guys a smidget towards religion, not on the after the struggle type religion, but this one's a little more controversial. Dark Ruler Hades has to be one of the most questionable censors, as I always wondered growing up, why does this dude have pearls on his head? Come to find out, they were actually horns. And now that I recall about my childhood, there was a huge craze about religious people against Pokemon, and I definitely believe that it inspired them just to put the pearls on Dark Ruler Hades just to be on the safe side. Another fun fact is that any card with horns or a halo were removed in the English prints of cards, and that's probably the reason why we don't have them, as I feel that they're not something that you need to censor, but but since what happened with Pokemon, they probably censored it just to be on the safe side. I was really freaked out when I got my first Barrel Dragon. It was one of the coolest cards in the entire anime at the time. Disappointment would soon fill over once I realized that the Japanese Barrel Dragon had real guns on them instead of some plasma looking cannon. Now granted, Yu-Gi-Oh! In total has moved past using guns, but I find it ironic that Japan jumped the gun on taking them out on the cards in a country where guns are so prevalent that schools get... You know what? I'll stop right there. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video, not a political video. Okay, so to wrap up this video, the very last card I want to talk to you guys about is Dramatic Rescue. And boy, if you ever wanted a dramatic scene for a finish, then this is that card. Not only does it have boobs galore, but a guillotine on top of it? What's up with Yu-Gi-Oh! And guillotines? I don't understand. Why is her hand there and not her head there? Did you guys just want to show us boobs? Anyways, this card was changed to cover up a less dramatic version of her being captured by two guards that aren't really paying attention. Wait, how is this dramatic? This has to be more tragic than anything. All right, you guys get that? Nobody? Now that we're done talking about 7 cards that were censored in Yu-Gi-Oh!, it would only be fair to reveal the card that was rumored never to be released in the TCG due to censorship reasons. Now, I did do a little bit of research, and it actually came on a Reddit post that Magi Magician is a card that not only resembles Dark Magician Girl, the funny thing about it is that author Kazuki Takahashi, the person that actually makes the art for Yu-Gi-Oh!, the reason why Yu-Gi-Oh! Exists, allegedly refuses to redo the artwork of this card to make it appropriate for the TCG. The ink and the boobs are clear-cut reasons. Well, not really why we can't have it, but a reason why we can't have it. But there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Seeing that we just received the alternate art Exodia, which depicts the Star of David, or at least I would think, as well as the alternate art Monster Reborn, which is essentially an Ankh, we could be receiving the Magi Magician Girl in the exact same collection, the Lost Art collection, as the other 2 counterparts. It's at least enough for us to hope to get that. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. I want to know what you guys think about this video, as well as post down below in the comment section about some censored Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards that you know are censored and why they're censored. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am.